An average of 24 people per minute are victims of rape, physical violence, or stalking by an intimate partner. By the time this story ends, that'll be at least 72 people. Tonight, the story of a man who's been deeply hurt by domestic violence in his life and what one woman is doing to help break the cycle.
A very loving mother, a very caring mother, wonderful woman.
Lavelle Muhammad affectionately reflecting on his ex-wife, Desiree Harris. Harris was shot and killed at her home on 38th Street in Milwaukee in 2022. Milwaukee police identifying her killing as domestic violence related. Harris's boyfriend pulling the trigger.
A huge loss for your family.
Yeah.
Muhammad and Harris met as teenagers and remained married for more than a decade. Though they divorced years ago, they shared 3 children.
Hindsight, as they say, is 20/20. Once she got murdered, then they started connecting all the dots.
Wisconsin is among one of the worst states in the country for victims of domestic violence, and black women face a disproportionate burden. A 2022 investigation found black women in Wisconsin are 20 times more likely to be murdered than white women. Harris, one of them.
Looking at these boards, seeing the faces of so many lives cut short, what is your reaction just to the people that we're losing?
They're predictable, but they're as preventable as they are predictable. These lives lost did not have to happen.
Antonia Norton, executive director of the ASHA Project, has been helping women and men leave abusive relationships for more than 3 decades. The nonprofit helps victims with restraining orders, case management, transitional housing, and counseling.
With black women more likely to be killed in a domestic violence related situation, why is that?
Poverty, economics, as a field, we have done some pretty good strides, but we're still failing victims.
According to End Domestic Abuse Wisconsin, there were 85 domestic violence deaths in 2023. The year before that, 96.
The programs and resources that you all offer, what is your ultimate goal?
Saving lives to prevent this.
A picture of Muhammad's ex-wife displayed here at the ASHA Project.
You were twice affected by domestic violence.
The pain from his childhood resurfacing. He watched his mom be abused for a decade by her husband.
What can you tell me about what you saw your mom experience?
No, I grew up, I seen my mom get choked. I seen her get burned by cigarettes. No, I still can hear the screams. Well, that's why I know I'm an advocate against it, because I lived through it. No, I don't think no woman needs to go through it.
For people who don't understand what that experience is like, how could you describe it?
I don't know if it's any way to describe it. No, hearing somebody who you love literally being tortured. I don't know. You have to be there. Does it look good? On the outside. Right. But there was some horrific things going on behind them doors. The system is not going to change overnight. But we can hold our communities accountable.
Kevin Alston pleaded guilty to second-degree reckless homicide in the killing of Desiree Harris. He is currently serving an 18-year prison sentence. Advocates want everyone to know about the services and resources available to those experiencing domestic violence. The ASHA Project can be reached at 414-252-0075.
Very important and powerful story there. On your screen right now is the phone number for the National Domestic Violence Hotline. Help is available there 24/7. We also have resources available in the link to this story on the 12 News app.